Hello everyone, my name is Acharchelle Charles from the Irvington Public Library. Today is Haitian Flag Day, so we will be reading about Haiti. Haiti is a small country in the Caribbean. It lies on the western part of Hispaniola, an island it shares with the Dominican Republic. Haiti's mainland and islands cover 10,714 square miles. The Windward Passage is a small strait that separates Haiti from Cuba. It also links the Atlantic Ocean to the Caribbean Sea. Two peninsulas extend from Haiti's mainland into the Caribbean Sea. The Gulf of Gonave sits between the two peninsulas. Its waters surround Gonave Island, Haiti's largest island. Haiti's capital is Port-au-Prince. Did you know the island of Tortuga lies off the northern coast of Haiti? This island was once a hideout for pirates who sailed throughout the Caribbean. Fun fact: Haiti gets its name from the language of the Taino people, the first people to live on Haiti. The Taino word Haiti means mountainous land. Mountain ranges cover most of Haiti. Many of the ranges extend into the Dominican Republic. The highest mountain is Peak La Selle in southeastern Haiti. It stands 8,793 feet tall. Valleys, plateaus, and plains stretch across the rest of Haiti. The Central Plateau sits in the middle of the country. Small plains lie throughout the country, especially along the coast. The Artibonite River is the largest and longest in Haiti. It begins in the Dominican Republic, flows along the border, and then crosses Haiti to empty into the Gulf of Gonave. Fun fact: the waters off the coast of Haiti contain many coral reefs. The reefs are home to many plants and animals, including giant sponges. Natural disasters. Natural disasters often hit Haiti. The country is located on one of Earth's fault lines. This causes many earthquakes on the island. On January 12, 2010, a powerful earthquake shook the land near Port-au-Prince. It was followed by more than 50 aftershocks. Haiti's National Palace, National Cathedral, and many other important buildings crumbled to the ground. Hurricanes and tropical storms also damaged Haiti. Years of deforestation have left Haiti's lands unprotected. With the lack of tree cover, these storms often causes flood and massive mudslides. They put Haitians in danger and destroy crops throughout the country. Many animals that were native to Haiti are now extinct. The loss of habitat has made it rough for animals to survive. However, frogs, lizards, and snakes can still be found in all parts of Haiti. The country is also home to the black-capped petrel, burrowing owl, and other birds. The hutia and the solenodon are two of only a few remaining native mammals in Haiti. The hutia lives in small forests, while the solenodon lives throughout the country. The solenodon is one of the only mammals in the world that uses its saliva to poison its prey. Did you know the waters around Haiti are home to dugongs, or sea cows? These large animals swim slowly and eat seaweed off the ocean floor. Small crocodiles called caimans live in the rivers of southern Haiti. They share the rivers with American crocodiles, which are much larger. The people. Over 9 million people live in Haiti. Most have ancestors who were brought from Africa by Europeans. These ancestors worked as slaves on plantations. A few Haitians have European and Taino ancestors. French and Haitian Creole are the two official languages of Haiti. The government, schools, and most businesses use French. Almost all Haitians speak Creole, which is a combination of French, Spanish, African, Arabic, English, and Taino words. In Haiti's cities, the streets are crowded with people. Haitians buy goods from street markets, food stands, and small shops. Most people live in small shelters built out of any materials they can find. They get from place to place on foot or ride in brightly colored buses called tap-taps. When riders want to get off the bus, they tap the side and the driver stops. In the countryside, Haitians live on small plots of land and grow their own food. Most people get around on foot. They build their houses out of scrap wood, mud, and other materials. The few Haitians who can afford houses live on mountainsides. They drive their cars into cities to work. Going to school. For most children in Haiti, it is hard to get an education. School is free to attend, but there are few public schools in the country. Many families cannot pay for books, supplies, and uniforms. Children must also speak French because it is the language used in schools. In the city, those who attend school learn math, history, and other subjects. In the countryside, students learn about farming so they can help their parents on the farm. Few students graduate from high school, and an even smaller number go on to study at a university. Haitian families that can afford it can often send their children to universities in other countries. Did you know the January 12, 2010 earthquake destroyed 9 out of every 10 school buildings in Haiti? Many schools have set up large tents where they continue to teach their classes. Most Haitians work as farmers. Some grow their own food. Others work on larger farms that grow coffee, sugarcane, mangoes, and other crops. A few farmers raise pigs, cattle, and chickens. Some Haitians work as miners in the countryside. They dig up small amounts of copper, gold, and marble. In cities, especially Port-au-Prince, many Haitians have service jobs. They work in government offices, restaurants, and stores. They often serve visitors from other countries. In factories, workers make cement, clothing, and other products. Did you know Haitian artists make colorful paintings, sculptures, and quilts? Most works show Haitians and their landscape. Haitians enjoy playing and watching many sports. Soccer is the most popular sport in Haiti. The country has a national team, and most small towns have their own teams. Adults and children also play the sport in empty streets and fields. Haitians who can afford the equipment enjoy tennis and cycling. Haitians also spend their time playing cards, dominoes, and other games. Many enjoy listening to music and dancing. Storytelling is popular in Haiti. People often gather around storytellers who use different voices and songs to tell stories. Fun fact, in 1974, Haitians national soccer team became the first team from the Caribbean to qualify for the World Cup. Did you know how many Haitians like to swim? They enjoy the country's rivers, bays, and coastal waters. Food. Haitian food combines French, African, and Caribbean flavors. Many dishes use peppers and large amounts of herbs and spices. Most Haitians eat rice and beans with every meal. These foods are often enjoyed with beef, chicken, or fish. Another common dish throughout the country is maïs moulin, which is similar to cornmeal. It is often served with sauce pois, a sauce made from many kinds of beans. Fried plantains are eaten as snacks and during meals. Many kinds of fruits are grown in Haiti. People often drink orange, mango, guava, and other fruit juices. Holidays. Haitians celebrate many national and religious holidays. On January 1st, they celebrate 2 holidays. They welcome the New Year and also remember when Haiti declared its independence from France in 1804. The next day, January 2nd, Haitians celebrate the lives of their ancestors. December 5 is Discovery Day. This marks the day in 1492 when Christopher Columbus discovered Hispaniola. Most Haitians are Christians. They celebrate Christmas, Easter, and other Christian holidays. Many Haitians also practice voodoo, a religion their ancestors brought over from Africa. They worship colorful statues of their gods, or Loi. Many voodoo holidays fall on the same days as Christian holidays. The Haitian Revolution. Haiti was once a colony of France called Saint-Domingue. The French brought African slaves to the colony to work on coffee and sugarcane plantations. In August of 1791, the slaves rose up in revolution against the French landowners. In 1804, the slaves finally won and the French left the island. This was the first successful slave revolt in history. In 1807, former slave Henry Christophe became King Henry I of Haiti. He built a large fort called Citadelle La Ferrière in northern Haiti to defend the country. He also built the Sans-Souci Palace. It was as large as many palaces in Europe. Both of these buildings can still be seen today. They are a reminder to Haitians of their country's proud fight for freedom. Did you know the Citadelle La Ferrière had 365 cannons in it to fight the French if they returned? They never did, so stacks of cannonballs still sit in the fort today. Haiti's flag. The flag of Haiti has two horizontal stripes on it. The top stripe is blue and the bottom one is red. The stripes stand for the union between Haitians whose ancestors were from Africa and Haitians whose ancestors come from mixed backgrounds. Haiti's coat of arms is in the middle of the flag, along with a text that says, "L'union fait la force," or "Union makes strength." The flag was adopted on February 25, 1986. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you next week. Bye!